Hi guys and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet and today we are here in Chennai at Mahindra's test track facility where we are checking out the all-new XUV700. So please stay tuned to this video as we tell you everything you need to know about this all-new SUV. So now let's talk about the front end of the vehicle, and the very first thing you'll notice are these headlamp units. Now you can see that they are completely new. You get two strips of DRLs that run from here. Now the top one acts as the dynamic indicator and the entire setup is an LED setup. Not only that, you get fog lights. The fog lights are also LED and the entire headlight unit is very bright and visibility is excellent. You also get some vents cut out over here so that air can channel through and it gives the car better aerodynamics, and it also helps cool down the brakes. Now let's come to the grille. So you can see now the very first thing you'll notice is the all new Mahindra logo that's over here. Now it looks absolutely fantastic and this logo has a lot of meaning to it. But now let's talk about the front end. So you can see you get an all blacked out grille and you get these 6 slats over here. Now this may look like chrome, but this is actually brushed aluminium. Only the logo is the one that's finished in chrome. So right underneath the logo you get a front camera. So basically this car features a 360-degree camera option, and that helps you park at tight spaces. I mean if you are in peak traffic, that will help you judge the distance in front, because the hood is big and it's broad and the car sits really high. Underneath you get this silver finish on the second part of the grille, and overall guys, if you look at the car, it looks really nice, really muscular, especially because of that all new Mahindra logo. So now let's talk about the side profile of the car, and the very first thing that will catch your attention are those 18-inch multi-spoke dual-tone alloy wheels. Now they look absolutely fantastic and they go very well with the overall size of the car. Now the second thing that is very interesting are these door handles. Now they are collapsing door handles. So what means is that they go inside and it becomes one with the door. If you press it, they come out. That's a really good feature. Anyway, you get body colored ORVMs. Now you get an integrated indicator over here, and you also get a camera on either side of the ORVM, again because of the 360-degree camera function, and this also helps in the blind spot monitoring view that we'll explain later when we'll be driving the car. Coming over here, you get some chrome accents. Now this is not exactly chrome, it's the brushed aluminium, it's not chrome completely. You get this blacked out theme. You also get functional roof rails, you get a shark fin antenna, a huge panoramic sunroof, and you get some subtle body lines and friezes that run from the headlight all the way to this tail light over here. Yeah guys, so that's the side profile of the XUV700. Mention in the comment section, how do you like the side profile, especially with this color and these alloy wheels. So now let's talk about the last bit of the exterior, that's the rear end of the car, and the very first thing that you will notice over here are these tail lights. Now the tail lights look fantastic. These are split tail lights, and you can see, I mean, they have this kind of a sporty nature to them and they make the SUV look sporty from the rear end. You also get a wiper along with a washer, defoggers, an LED stop light over here. Again, you can see the shark fin antenna. It's got a small spoiler over here, and most of the parts are finished in this piano black finish that looks really nice. Again, you get the all new Mahindra logo that looks fantastic. You get the XUV700 badging over here, and you also get the AX7T. That's the variant badge. You get a reverse parking camera along with sensors, and this features active guidelines, so it helps you park really nice when you are at tight spaces. So now let's talk about the boot. And to open the boot, you just have to press a button. So it has hydraulic struts over it, opens on its own, and this is the boot of the XUV700. Pretty small. If the third row is up, I mean there's no space, there's just some space for like either one large suitcase or 2 small bags. But if you need more space, you just pull this down and you can see both the seats go down, and now you have an enormous boot space over here. You also get AC vents, a charging socket for the third row. Now that is really nice, and the boot lid is actually not that heavy. So yeah guys, this is the rear end of the all new XUV700. Mention in the comment section, how do you like the rear end of this all new SUV. So now we're at the driving seat of the XUV700, and first things first, let me give you a quick walk around through the interior of the vehicle. When you see the cabin for the very first time, you will notice that first thing you'll notice is this big screen that runs along that has the infotainment system and the instrument cluster all together. It's a single screen. Obviously it's been split in between, but when the car is switched off and you see it from a far distance, it does not look like it's a split screen. It just looks like a single piece. That's a really good thing. Both the infotainment system and the instrument cluster are 10.25 inches, and touch is really responsive. Now the infotainment system has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and both are wireless. Plus it has a ton of features. Yeah, the infotainment system is pretty awesome. It's got a Sony surround sound system. It's got a 3D surround sound system with a subwoofer. It sounds absolutely mesmerizing. And the instrument cluster is again a 10.25 inch, as I told you, and it is fully digital and gives a lot of information about the vehicle. And just below the infotainment system, you get the AC vents. Below that, you get the 2-zone climate control, and you also get your wireless charger. Coming back to the floating console over here, so right below the wireless charger, you have your gear lever. Besides that, you have your auto hold and your electric park button. Apart from that, you also get a controller. It's just like the iDrive controller like you see in the BMW. So you have a knob you can select and choose from the infotainment system. So it's a pretty cool feature. I like it. You have cup holders, you have a cool glove box over here, and an armrest. The armrest can extend. So car is pretty feature loaded. Now let's talk about the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is a flat bottom steering wheel, and yeah, it looks damn nice. It's got the new Mahindra logo, and it's got the steering mounted controls that are really nice and that keep the driver absolutely focused on the road. Apart from that, you also get an electric seat for the driver. You do not get it for the passenger. The controls for the electric seats are placed over here. As you can see, it's right there, and it's just like the one you see on Mercedes-Benz. So yeah, looks pretty cool, looks fancy. It's got 3-seat memories as well. That's a really nice option that Mahindra has given. Piano black finishes, dual tone dashboard. Again, you got the wood trims all around. So yeah, now let's come to the seats. So the seats are pretty comfortable. I told you the driver side is electric, passenger side is manual. Good underside support, good back support. It's got a manual lumbar support as well. Good bowstrings, side bolsters, holds the driver in place. So the second row is okay, it's got very good cushioning, it's comfortable, but I mean, there is slightly less underside support, and if you're 4 people going, you can deploy the armrest that's in between. The third row can be left out for children, or if one person is going and he's sitting sideways. That too, I don't know how long can someone sit sideways, but yeah, so that's how the seating is. Now let's come to the heart of the XUV700, and that is the engine. So powering the SUV are 2 engine options, petrol and diesel. Now the petrol engine is a 2-liter turbocharged unit, and the diesel unit is a 2.2-liter turbocharged unit. Now both the petrol and the diesel variant have manual and automatic options. However, the power figures are pretty different. So let's talk about the petrol. Petrol engine, as I told you, the 2-liter turbocharged engine, and it produces 200 PS of power. Yes, 200 PS of power, and around 380 Nm of peak torque. It's made it to either a 6-speed manual or an automatic gearbox. The one flip thing we do not like about the petrol engine is that it does not get the drive modes like the diesel has. So all the diesel variants, whether be it automatic or manual, get the drive modes. So the petrol one misses on the drive modes. Now let's talk about the diesel. So diesel is a 2.2 liter turbocharged unit, and that produces 185 PS of power. And now the torque figures varies between the automatic and the manual variant. So the manual variant delivers around 420 Nm, but the automatic variant delivers around 450 Nm of peak torque. So that's about it. Engine is very smooth. I mean, the power delivery is very smooth. It's actually linear, and it has a very good mid-range and a top end. As far as the suspension is concerned, Mahindra has really worked nicely on the suspension. Body roll, obviously it's a big SUV, so there is slight amount of body roll, but it is just awesome. And yeah, you have this in a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive configuration. So yeah, this diesel unit is nice. We are driving the manual version. So until then, we can just say one thing: car is pretty spacious, It looks fantastic, especially with the new Mahindra logo on it. It definitely looks absolutely fantastic, and it is feature loaded. It's tech loaded as it has adaptive cruise control. It has that adaptive braking, the ADS system, and that works like a charm. It like really works like a charm. So you also have the blind spot monitoring, so you can, if you hit the indicator, this side, the right side ORVM will come on if you hit the right side indicator, and vice versa. So overall, guys, very good car. Ride quality is excellent. They have worked a lot, and yeah, so it's a pretty good car, feature loaded, and the price that they have, oh my god, like 11 lakh 99,000 rupees ex-showroom is the price of this SUV, and it starts at that price. And I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Good job, Mahindra. It's a fantastic car and a fabulous car to go around. So guys, this was the all new XUV700, and the prices for this SUV starts at 11.99 lakh ex-showroom. And I hope I explained the car well to you. If you need to know anything else, please mention in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and be safe.